Hi guys, it's me again, Inspirational post by Leverson, here daily. I'm just going to get straight into it. What I want to talk about, I just want to talk about people who just let themselves down completely. And we all know people like this, where they've just got no respect for themselves. They've got no respect for anybody else. You can look at the family history. You can look at the mom. You can look at the dad. You can look at the brothers. You can look at the sisters. We all know families like these that are just absolutely horrid, horrible, wretched, nasty, gross. And for me, you know what? As I said, I keep everything positive. But what you've got to remember is you can't be associated with people like this. Because the people like this, all they'll do is drag you down. They won't change. They'll be nasty. They'll get you into just a world of trouble, a world of spin, which was that buzzword that they were using when politicians would be telling lies and basically trying to get themselves not telling the truth, but spinning it in a way to say that, you know what, just believe us anyhow what we're saying, but you can't. People like this will basically stab you in the back, and you can't have anything to do with them whatsoever. It doesn't matter what they do, what they say. They're out for themselves. The selfish, the nasty, and the arrogant. But you know what? There's only a couple of places where they're going to end up. They're either going to end up dead, or they're going to end up broke. They're going to end up poor. They're going to end up just within that circle of birds that flock together that do nasty, ratchet things will stick together. If you ever come across anybody like that, a group, a family, a social network, where they're not passing on any goodness or any positivity whatsoever, where there's nothing at all that you can get from them apart from not being like them, you just have to just keep away from them. Have nothing to do with them. If you see them while you're going out, if you're in a restaurant, if you're in a pub, if you're at a function, an event, anywhere, if there's a spare seat, sit somewhere else. You don't need people like that to rub off on you whatsoever. I've met so many people like that in life, and you can try and reason with them, you can try and show them, how to conduct themselves in a certain way by reason with sitting down with them. But it'll just go in there and out of there. Because some people, don't forget, are just a complete lost cause. They say that sometimes the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Sometimes you can look at a parent and 8 times out of 10, you'll look at the child and the child will be exactly the same. Don't forget, why wouldn't the child be the same? Because we as parents, we try and show our children the best way. Because they look at us for guidance. They look at us for the benchmark of being the best human being out there. Because we always want our children to do better than us. We want our children to be better than us, to earn more, to be more caring, to be more loving, to be everything that we weren't. We want them to leave a better legacy so their children are then better than actually they were. It is all about putting yourself, it's all about putting yourself in the best position possible. And if you do come across people like that, you just keep a wide berth, because they're not going to show you anything of goodness at all. They're not going to show you how to act. They're not going to show you how to start a business. They're not going to show you how to have the best loving relationships. What can you go to them for? The only thing you can go to them for is how not to be. That's the only thing to study people like that for, is to study them, to say, you know what, there is no way on this green planet that I will end up being like this. You can't, because the only place you're going to end up is prison. That's the only place waiting for you. You're not going to end up with anything that's going to give you any great purpose whatsoever. You're not going to see any greatness at all through looking at those people's actions, because they are just, for one thing, I'll say the weak individuals, the bullies. They're just going to be someone that's just going to be out to, what's in it for me. Why would you want somebody like that in your circle? You couldn't have, because you know what would happen? They would bring your shit down. If you used to keep them in your circle, they would bring you down quicker than you actually built up your reputation. Because, as they say, it takes years to build up a great reputation, but it'll take a minute to destroy one. And I can see why, because there's so many people that I've met, but I won't stay in their circle. I won't even converse with them. I see them as the invisible people. They are invisible because they are rich. They are, you know, them people that are just absolutely rotten to the core. Absolutely rotten to the core. And it doesn't matter how you touch them. You try and touch them mentally by talking to them, rottenness will come out. If you try and help them, they're only out for what's in it for them. And they don't care. They do not care. So you just have to keep it away from them. Choose your friends, your acquaintances wisely. If somebody's out there and you know, because sometimes you just know, you can, just the way that they act and the way that they are, the way that they look, the way that they look at certain people, even the way that they might look at you. You just have to keep away from them, because they will just bring you down into destruction. So it might seem like I'm moaning or complaining. I'm just telling you straight things of certain people, families, to look out for, where you just keep clear completely, because they are just horrible. And what are they going to do for you? Nothing. Nothing at all. So you just have to be the strongest person. And don't think that you have to be fearful of anybody like that, and thinking that anybody that's that way would be like your protector, or somebody that you have to be scared of, so that you need them in your circle so that they don't sort of have anything bad put on you or do something bad to you. Because you know you don't have them there anyhow, and you just keep away. They're the sort of people that you see that you would actually cross the road when they were on one side of the road. You just keep it away, because they are bitter to the core. And don't forget, we all know people like this. We all know people like this. So, you know, just keep away. Be the best that you can be. And the only way that you can be the best that you can be is by doing things that people like that don't do. For one thing, you know they're not going to read. You know they're not going to do brainstorming with you. You know that they're not going to show you how to do things in a certain way, how to connect with people. You know that they're the sort of people that are going to just be fighting every weekend, cussing every weekend, cussing every day, cussing at the children the same way, talking to their children like they were talking to you. You've seen them. You know how they talk to their kids. You've seen them, so you know exactly, or even how they talk in front of their kids, so you know exactly how they're going to talk about their kids and what they're going to say to them. Especially if they're telling them off and stuff, you know, all the F word comes out, the explicit, calling them the C word, everything, you know they'll call them for everything. So why would you want anybody like that to be associated with? You couldn't keep people like that around you. No way. As you see, the police cars just gone past me. That's the only thing that had happened to them. That's the only thing waiting for them. Is the popo, the police, the Babylon, the coppers, whatever you want to call them. That's the only thing that's going to be seeing them, and they'll be seeing a lot of them. So you just keep away from them. You build yourself up to be the greatest person, but you'll never be great if you associate with people like that. So the best thing to do is, as I said, keep away. Let them fly their course. Let them fly their path. If they're going north, you go south. If they're going west, you go east. If they're going anywhere your direction, you go the other direction. You just keep away. So guys, just think about it, right? As I said, everybody can't come on a journey with you. Right? There are certain people you know in life that will change because they're willing to change and they want to change. Because you know there's something burning inside them. They've got a burning desire. They've got a purpose. They've got a connection for getting themselves out of a situation or a slump that they're in. But there are some people that will just stay in that slump, and they will rob, they will be thieves, they'll try and take anything from you. They'll probably sit in your house and they'll iron up what's in your house to steal from you. So just be careful, be very careful. When you're building up your network of people, you know the good from the bad, from the ugly. You know, you just sense it, you know, and you get a feeling. But there are people that will change, that have done something really horrendous, that have changed over time. But there are certain people that just won't change. And the ones that do change, you know what? Good luck to them. And may the best happen for them. And I wish them every success in the world. But the ones that won't, and the ones that are just out to do harm, who are despicable, who are rude, who are just filth, you just have to keep away from them. That's all I can say. You know, when you look at them and just make your skin crawl, you just keep away. That's all I can say. That's all I can say about them, is just to keep away. So you just doing the thing. If you're reading, if you're writing, keeping your journal, if you're keeping yourself accountable, you just keep doing that, and you will see that the best person will be the best you, the best version of you. That's all that will be you, will be the best for you. And the like-minded, beautiful people that you choose to be around, who you choose to be around. There are certain people in life who you just know that you can't have them anywhere in your life, where you just have to keep away from those people completely. So, Inspirational Post by Leverson daily. Just make sure that you do what's best for you, do what's best for your family, do the best thing that you can do for the like-minded community that you're actually joining and come with. So don't forget, guys, sorry it might have seemed like a bit of a rant, but I just don't want you falling into the trap of having negative, nasty, vile people around you. That's all. So just watch out for them, because don't forget, it ain't just all good people that are out here, or people that want to make the change for the best. There are people that are just horrible and want to make your life misery. So don't let anyone come into your world to destroy it. Inspirational Post by Leverson. I'll see you guys tomorrow. As I said, daily inspirational post, and I shall see you guys tomorrow, which is Friday. Okay, so be well, be blessed, be pleasant, be nice, be really, really nice, and be the best that you can be. Okay, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day, enjoy, and as I say, keep on keeping on.